Hey guys, welcome to Vanguard Zoom. Vanguard Vlogs. With Justin, doing a requested Aquaforce deck profile. Now there hasn't been any Aquaforce support in quite a while. The last set was BT11. It's actually not that long ago, but it feels like forever in my heart. Not mean, chop feel. But somebody requested this, and this is the newest Aquaforce build as far as I'm concerned. It is also the best. It is based around the Break Ride and Last Card Revon, and some Glory Maelstroms as kind of insurance, but you don't need to run that. It's a personal preference because it has a limit break of 5 as opposed to 4. So let's get started over here. So I have the grade 1, the starter, Officer Cadet Eric Kick with 2 Ks. Love this kid. The trigger lineup is 6 stands. For variety's purpose, I run 2 Prioxabeam Dragon Soldiers, 2 Mass Production Sailors, which is kind of a fun card. I really like it. But it's not really like... I don't want to run 6 of just him, because it's not... I never get to like the strategy with it off. I just like the variety of art. Enemy Seeking Seagull Soldier is the other one. I'm sorry about that. 4 heals. 2 of them are Medical Officer of the Rainbow Elixir. Actually, I'm going to stack those. And 2 of them are Ice Flow Angel. Get that over there. Put over there. Okay. Then I only have 2 critical triggers because you don't really need it in this deck. Mothership Intelligence and Jet Ski Rider. Again, variety of art is... it's just fun. It's a lot of fun. Then we have 4... I've never... Pyrozine Communications Sea Soldier Otter. It's a Nazi girl otter. That's what I get from that art. The main reason for the trigger lineup is because there's not really any draw in this deck, so I need the draw triggers. Aquaforce always benefits from standing. Obviously, that's like their clan gimmick, so you need a lot of stands. And most of the grade 3s can go critical. So, I mean, at least Revon, so you usually don't need it. Then over here for grade 1s, we have Mercenary Brave Shooter. We have 4 Perfect Guards, 2 Emerald Sealed Pascal and 2 Emerald Shield Pascal with different art. This one is from BT11, this is the newer one, and this one's from BT08, this is the older one. Aquaforce, since this isn't like the Chain Ride deck, it doesn't have any names that like require this name of a card, so I just used a variety. We have 4 Tier Knight Theos, which is the 8K vanilla. Oh, got a little dirt or something on the sleeve. Technical difficulties. We got 2 Battle Siren Dorotheas. See that right there? That's the 10K booster. Yeah. 2 Light Signal Penguin Soldier. This is a draw card. Okay. That's the grade 1 lineup. Now the grade 2 lineup does not have a lot of variety because I mean, there's a couple other good cards you can swap out in here, but I just feel like this balance works really well. You got 4 Twin Strike Brave Shooters. That's the it's like you can get an early power boost if you attack with him first or second, I guess. Then we have 4 Tier Knight Lazarus, which is the 10K vanilla. And then we have 3 Titan of the Beam Rifle. Only 3 because I would run another one if I was running 4 Revon, 4 Break Ride. But with Glory Maelstrom, it needs a limit break of 5, so this ability technically does not work. Oh, also on the back here I have these lovely Glory Maelstrom sleeves. These are some of the coolest sleeves. Glory Maelstrom is one of the coolest looking cards. I'm really excited for Reverse. So the grade 3s. Go over them and I'll explain what they do. I don't know where all this dirt... They have like dirt on them or something. I don't know. It's weird. Oh god. They're bad. I'll clean those off later. I apologize. Now we have 4 Blue Flight Dragon, Transcore Dragon. He's in the deck box. He is the Break Ride. He's a good Break Ride. If you don't know what he does, Aquaforce rides it, gets 10k. When the unit attacks a Vanguard, your opponent may choose a card from his or her hand and discard it. If he or she does not, until the end of the battle, this unit gets +1 critical. And your opponent cannot call units to the guard circle from the hand. So they can only intercept, you get a critical. It's a good way to possibly, like, if they only have 2 cards in hand, they can't perfect guard, because then it forces their hand like this. It's a really good card. It's really strong. Now again, the reason I use down here with my other grade 3s, I use 2 Maelstrom, 2 Revon. I have 2 other Revon in case I ever switch them out. But I like the variety of tactics because they're both good cards. But Maelstrom, of course, is later in the game. You might be more interested in using him. Of course, this is not a necessary strategy. You could just go with 4 Revon. And last card, Revon, being the most arrogantly named card in the game, is still a good card. When this unit attacks the Vanguard, if the number of tapped Aqua Force units in the front row is 3, you may pay the cost. If you do, he gets plus 3,000 and plus 1 crit. That does qualify, like, if he's the last one to attack, he gets that ability, which is great. Especially if when you break ride him, that means he could be upwards of like triple crit, and it's ridiculous. It forces your opponent to discard, which is lovely. And the main ability of Glory Maelstrom. Glory Maelstrom is the oldest card. It's from BT08, just like the old perfect card. He has a limit break of 5. Counterblast 1. When this unit attacks the Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, until the end of the battle, this unit gets plus 5,000, and your opponent cannot call grade 1 or greater units to the guard circle from his hand. So it forces big grade 3 guards. It is a good, especially late game, it's a good ability when your opponent's kind of already tapped out their supply of grade 1 units. So yeah, that's my short, but you know, I did it by request, and that's the point. Aqua Force. Zoom in on this for the thumbnail. Aqua Force deck profile. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I will happily answer. If you're thinking about running this deck, I would say build it now. Buy a lot of these cards. There's a trial deck that has the triggers and some stuff like that. You can buy some BT11 boxes. That'll be good too. But in the next set, they're about to get new support. And I would recommend waiting until they get that support, or at least like go to the Vanguard wiki and look at those cards and make your deck in advance so you know what kind of cards you're looking for. The next set, does the next set have Maelstrom Reverse? The next set I know has Tetra Drive Dragon, which is a really good new grade 3. I will probably replace some of the stuff in here with that. And some good other stuff like that. They have a new starter that's pretty good. They have some new grade 1s that are just like really, really good. That all I have to do is standing and jabbing. I think they're about to get. They got really good when BT11 came out, but then they kind of immediately sunk off with some of the new cards. They're about to get really good again, so I highly recommend you make this deck. That's all I gotta say. Vanguard Vlogs, smoochy smoochy.